لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك.
Umrah-At-Tamattu. As mentioned earlier, Umrah-At-Tamattu has to be performed before Hajj. After wearing ihram and reciting the talbiyah, the pilgrims have to perform other acts belonging to Umrah-At-Tamattu, which we will be explaining in more detail in this episode. Act 1. Wearing ihram and saying your niyyah. This has already been explained in episode 3. Act 2. The tawaf. In Umrah-At-Tamattu, the second obligation is tawaf. If a pilgrim deliberately abandons it, his Hajj shall be null and void, irrespective of whether or not he was aware of the rule governing the matter. Rules to be observed when performing the tawaf. 1. Perform wudu and ensure your body and clothes are free from impurities. 2. Saying the intention. Saying the niyyah. I am doing tawaf around the house of Allah 7 times for Umrah-At-Tamattu of Hajj al-Islam to seek nearness to the Almighty Allah. 3. Keep the Kaaba to your left during the entire tawaf and start going 7 times around the holy Kaaba, beginning from the black stone known as Hajar al-Aswad and ending at the black stone. 4. Perform the tawaf outside Hijr Ismail wall. 5. The 7 rounds must follow each other without considerable interruption between them. 6. Pushing and hurting other pilgrims is not permitted. The tawaf must be performed by the free movement of the pilgrim. Act 3. The Tawaf Salat. This is the third obligatory act of Umrah-At-Tamattu. Once the pilgrim has done tawaf, he/she should go towards the Maqam Ibrahim to do salat. The salat of the tawaf is 2 rakats. It is performed like Fajr prayer, except that the worshipper has the option to say it aloud or in a whispered way. The prayer must be said immediately after tawaf. That is to say, there must not, generally speaking, be a gap between the tawaf and the prayer. Rules to be observed when performing the tawaf salat. 1. The intention niyyah by saying, I am doing the salat of the tawaf for Umrah-At-Tamattu of Hajj al-Islam to seek nearness to the Almighty Allah. 2. The place of salat. It is necessary to do the tawaf salat as close as possible behind Maqam Ibrahim. Act 4. Sa'i. Sa'i is the 4th obligatory act of Umrah-At-Tamattu. Sa'i is to be performed after tawaf and its prayer. If it is performed before the tawaf or prayer, it is obligatory to repeat it after performing both. It consists of 7 laps of walking between the mountains of Safa and Marwa. Rules to be observed when performing Sa'i. 1. Saying the intention, niyyah. I am doing Sa'i between Safa and Marwa 7 times for Umrah-At-Tamattu of Hajj al-Islam to seek nearness to the Almighty Allah. 2. Start going from Safa towards Marwa. 3. While walking towards Marwa, it is necessary to keep the body facing towards Marwa just as it is necessary to face towards Safa while returning to it from Marwa. 4. One should not leave a considerable time gap between the rounds of Sa'i. Act 5. Taqsir. The 5th and final act of Umrah-At-Tamattu is Taqsir. Once the pilgrim has completed the Sa'i, then he/she should do Taqsir. Rules to be observed when performing Taqsir. 1. The intention, niyyah, by saying, I am doing Taqsir for Umrah-At-Tamattu of Hajj al-Islam to seek nearness to the Almighty Allah. 2. Perform Taqsir. This is done by cutting some hair off the head, or the beard, or the mustache. 3. The pilgrim must perform Taqsir for themselves first, then they can do it for others. Once Taqsir has been done, then all the restrictions which were mentioned in episode 3 that were placed on the pilgrim by wearing the ihram of Umrah-At-Tamattu will be lifted. It is not permissible for the pilgrim to leave Makkah before performing the second part of Hajj, which is Hajj al-Tamattu.